YouTube fam, what's good, what's good? Hey, I just wanted to talk about the DART space mission where NASA today, the 26th of September, is supposed to be sending an aircraft, or rather a probe, over to one of the meteorites out there. What is it called? Didymus or something like that? Didymus, Dimorphos, right? They're supposed to knock it off its course. And this is supposed to see if we can re-replicate this over and over again in case there's a meteor strike on planet Earth, right? Of course, obviously, I think it's a bunch of bunk, but I find it funny that they're launching this probe today. However, we have tomorrow. This was supposed to be one of the attempts at launching the Artemis 1 mission. Now check this out.
An update now to NASA's planned launch of its Artemis 1 mission. NASA has scrubbed the launch because of that approaching threat of what is forecast to be Hurricane Ian. The Artemis 1 mission to the moon is NASA's latest major project, which will eventually lead to the rocket launching to Mars. It has had some delays, though, and here's another. NASA must now decide whether to move Artemis off the launch pad and into the safety of a hangar or leave it outside during the storm.
Right now, when you hear the word light year...
Yeah, so that is that's NASA over there making it up as they go along. But NASA, the same NASA, right? These guys, this is what they plan on doing. Check it out. Today, as a matter of fact.
This evening, NASA plans on slamming a spaceship into an asteroid to change its course. NASA's calling the mission the Double Asteroid Redirection Test, which is conveniently known as DART. And if it sounds to you like this is from a science fiction movie, well, it kind of is. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson actually told the New York Times that the project is, quote, something of a replay of the Bruce Willis movie Armageddon. For more on this, let's bring in CBS News space analyst Bill Harwood. Bill, you know I love this story, but the asteroid that NASA is trying to send off course, as Lily wants to point out, is roughly 7 million miles away. It poses no danger to Earth. So besides sort of being the coolest level of playing Space Invaders that you could imagine, why is NASA doing this?
You know, you can't get away from Armageddon, can we? I mean, it surely brings all that to mind. Well, you know, you've really hit on it. The idea is to find out if it's even possible to nudge an asteroid off course if we might find one someday that's threatening to collide with Earth. You know, unlike movies like Armageddon and Deep Impact, where they send astronauts out with nuclear weapons, you know, to try to blow these things up, the real goal here would be to detect the asteroid far enough out that you could simply nudge it off course slightly and it just misses Earth entirely. You don't want to really blow it up because, as one scientist said, that just makes turns a rifle bullet into buckshot. It's still coming at you. You really want to nudge it off course.
I mean, that was what I was
right. And so
thinking, like, let's make sure that we don't actually create a problem in the simulation. But
that's why it's so much smaller than the asteroid.
Everybody dealing with this is a lot smarter than I am, and I'm sure somebody thought about it. Now, I mean, it's funny because I keep thinking of Don't Look Up. Here is an actual problem we do have is climate change, which a lot of people don't realize this movie is about climate change. But back to space talk. The biggest question is, does NASA foresee using DART anytime soon?
Well, not anytime soon. You know, there are no known asteroids heading.
All right, I'm not going to waste y'all's time with this lies and BS. This is what I've noticed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop those two clips in the description box, and then you can take a look for yourself. But yeah, NASA's at it with their bullshit again. What do you guys think?